Let's do it. Let's do it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know the freaking vibes, man. Uh, Pastor Lee in the building. Suicide Ace 29. I go by many names. You already know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get this, do this, man, because I got stuff to do. But you know, it's time to get this channel back up, and I'm serious this time. So, let's get to it. We're going to start knocking this stuff out. So, Cash App, Soul Mirror 29, PayPal, Suicide Ace 29. You already know what time it is with that. Like, share, comment if you like, donate if you like, all of that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel, all of that. All right. So let's get to the subjects at hand. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead and go to the channel real quick so we can get this on the screen. Man, we need to talk about this view on YouTube. We gotta talk about this. This is a hot topic right here, both of these. Okay, so we need to talk about people just saying all type of stuff. So let's get it on here. Let's get it on here first so I can see the comments. Because you know sometimes the phone be wild. Let's get it on here first so I can see the comments. Alright. So hold on, let me see. Is it up? Alright, be cool. So let's get it. So let's start off with Rachel Nichols versus Maria Taylor. Rachel Nichols is a news, reporter, especially in sports with basketball. It could be football too, but you like seeing her in basketball. So you see her a lot. If you watch basketball, you would see Rachel Nichols all over the place. She get the interview, get some of the biggest interviews. Even when LeBron James got to play with Dwayne Wade, they picked Rachel Nichols. So Rachel Nichols is a real big pillar name and in the basketball world of getting big interviews, right? So Maria Taylor is a up and coming interviewer, and she's black. Now, if you have been noticing, it's starting to become a trend thing to have black females just come. If you've been watching ESPN, you will see there's a lot of black faces or women of color faces starting to come. You had Jamel Hill, Cherry Champion, Carrie Champion, and a couple of others. You know what I'm saying? But now it's bam, 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 bam. Every time you turn around, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. Right? So with this incident right here, Rachel Nichols always has been this name for years. Her and Doris Burke? I think her name is Doris Burke. Those two white ladies are some of the biggest names in sports, especially basketball. Doris Burke and Rachel Nichols. Those white women are the ones that always get the name, get the praises all over basketball. These are facts if you've been watching sports. So Rachel Nichols and Doris Burke, those white ladies, they up here. Okay, when it comes to sports analysis and all of that, Doris Burke and Rachel Nichols is way up here. We love some Jamel Hill. They never put Jamel Hill up there. We love some Carrie Champion. They never let Carrie Champion get way up there. We just keeping it honest right now if you want to keep it honest. So, some audio came out, was it 2 days ago or a day ago, that Rachel Nichols didn't want Maria Taylor to take her spot in doing the finals and all of that stuff. She didn't want that. She wanted, they say, look, if you can definitely help her. She does football, she does basketball. You can let her do all of that. But she can't come in my arena. Nah, we ain't gonna let that go down. This is behind the scenes, though. Somebody from ESPN that's a black woman recorded it and, sent it to Maria, and then it hit the internet. That black woman who recorded it got suspended for 2 weeks without no pay. What? Rachel Nichols don't want the woman to take her job. Okay, we understand you don't want people taking your job, but that ain't really up to you, is it? That's up to the people that pay you the money. It ain't up to you. But it gets worse. There is a white man that she's talking to that is close to LeBron James. And LeBron James haven't said nothing about it yet. I'm confused about this. A white woman who's been put up and force-fed for you to believe she's the best anchor out there when it comes to women. Do you not know that some people get forced on you? I think Jamel is way better than Rachel's. I think Carrie Champion is way better than Rachel. But they never been force-fed to you as that one. They force-feed you, some of these people out here. Huh? What up, eBay Cancer? So you got to understand that. Okay, you got to understand, sometimes you get force-fed people to make you believe that, oh, they the one. They the one. No, they force-fed you, Rachel Nichols. She ain't the one. Shout out to Kwame Brown for letting us know that she's been force-fed to make her she the one. She ain't the one. It's a lot of more sports personalities, women that you can enjoy. You can enjoy other women, not just, but they force feed you to, oh, she's the best. I love Doris Burke. She's pretty cool. I like her. But there's other women out there who do their thing too. Isn't you supposed to support that? That's a business decision. It ain't your decision. Now let's pause that, because we're going to do another video on Cactus Jack. You know, Steven Jackson from All the Smoke. At first he was like, Rachel Nichols, what's wrong with you? And then came back, oh, no, man, you know, leave Rachel Nichols alone. You would be mad too if they was trying to give your job away to somebody else because they white. She trying to, wait, the same man. Steven Jackson, the same man who got all of this money, all of this praise because his family member died named George Floyd. It's all of a sudden now saying, I feel Rachel Nichols because, you know what I'm saying, she only getting a job because she black. Hold up. Your family only got all that money because you black. I didn't see you tell Kyrie Irving, nah, don't give my family no money. I ain't see you tell Kyrie Irving and all them people, Steven Jackson, hey, don't give my family stocks in Disney because we black. Nah, don't let us work for it. Nah, you let George Floyd family take all the stocks in Disney. You let take the houses, the money, because you black. So now it's Maria's turn to reap some of those benefits. Oh, nah, Steven Jackson, you reap benefits from being George Floyd family member because you black. But now Maria Taylor can't reap the benefits because she black. Are you kidding me? Huh? Steven Jackson, I'm going to do a separate video for your ass. Steven Jackson is, I can understand why Rachel Nichols is upset. Shoot, I hadn't worked hard for this. Did Rachel Nichols really work hard, or was she force-fed to you? Let's really think about if Rachel Nichols worked hard for this. Because according to Kwame Brown, she was married into that position. Her significant other got family ties that's way up there, and that's why she was force-fed to you. According to Kwame Brown, Kwame Brown know Rachel Nichols very well because he was one of the first, basketball players with this color that she interviewed. He popped her cherry, he said. So did Rachel Nichols earn this spot, or was she pushed to the top because of her last name? Because Kwame Brown showed us that her name was something else until she got married, and then boom, Rachel Nichols is all over the place. You gotta look into stuff like that. Some of these people are force-fed on you because you see them everywhere and all of this, so they force-fed on you. But if you sit back, you will see like, oh man, these niggas ain't all that, man. Why Maria can't get what Rachel Nichols got? Why she gotta be mad? It's called a business decision, right? Ain't that what they tell you? When you work for somebody, you're just a number. Rachel Nichols worked for ESPN. If ESPN want to give it to somebody else, that's just what it is. I mean, you could be upset about it, but I don't understand what the big hoopla is about. Get mad at ESPN. Don't get mad at her. It's ESPN who want to put her in the spot. She just there to do her job. You should be mad at the people that you work for, Rachel Nichols, not at the female. She ain't out here talking bad about you and saying, I wish that bitch would hurry up and leave. She been here too long. You should get mad at ESPN, but you know, they let it slide. But they damn sure got mad at the person who let out the cat out the bag. I mean, but we should start paying attention to this. I mean, all this stuff been happening, right? So check this out. Remember Stephen A. Smith went off on the white lady? He got suspended for like a whole week. As long as Stephen A. Smith talked bad about black people, he would never get suspended. But if he go after a white woman, he gonna get suspended. Start paying attention. Kwame Brown is not lying to you about these radio and these radio or these sports analysis and all of that. How they would switch up the tune for the white people, but get mad at the black ones and be able to say anything about the black ones. You can call them ghetto. You can bring up their past. Now, do you think Stephen A. Smith is going to say something about this? Do you think ESPN is going to, fire Rachel Nichols for hating on an employee? You know what they doing? They blamed it on ESPN. It's ESPN's fault. They try to put the sisters against each other. Where the fuck do you get that from? If a business decision is a business decision, bitch, we moving on. We want this black lady to run the NBA Finals. It's just the business decision. Do you think Rachel Nichols was crying when they picked her over those other people? Do you think that ain't the real Judge Joe Brown? Don't let nobody fool you. People be coming here trolling. That ain't the real Judge Joe Brown. Get out of here. Do you think Rachel Nichols ever said, nuh-uh, this girl deserved the job? I don't deserve this job. Give it to her. You think Rachel Nichols ever did that? And then Stephen Jackson had the nerve to say, Rachel Nichols hired all black people when what's he say? When Trump was in office or some stupid ass shit he said. Huh? Come on now, man. Skip Bayless got called out by Jamel Hill and Kerry Champion, if I remember, that he said some racist stuff to them behind the scenes and, oh, I'm better than you behind the scenes. Even Skip Bayless got called out. You think they backed up Jamel Hill and Kerry Champion? Nope. They didn't really back her up. How come Stephen A. didn't back her up? How come all these other black motherfuckers in the sports didn't back up Kerry Champion and Jamel Hill when they called out Skip Bayless? They shut their goddamn mouth. They shut up. Huh? Kwame Brown is telling you the truth. Shh, they shut their damn mouth. Why they be quiet for? Why? I thought it was, then Stephen A. make a video, what all the black players at for the black coaches? Stephen A., where your ass at when Jamel Hill called out Skip Bayless, nigga? Where the fuck was you at? Quiet. Y'all get bumped. You can talk about black people all you want, but as soon as you start calling out them. Remember ESPN fired Jamel Hill for talking about Trump? Remember that? On her Twitter, not even at work. Jamel Hill got fired for ESPN for talking about Trump on her Twitter. That's there for everyone. Even ESPN got a Twitter too. That's funny, ain't it? So ESPN let Stephen A. Smith talk bad about Kwame Brown. They helped him put together a low-light clip to talk bad about Kwame Brown. But all of these other incidents with these Caucasian people, somehow they don't have rerun stories on that. Why not? Something suspicious about this, ain't it? We love some Shannon Sharp, but when Skip Bayless was called out, You know, you know. Shannon Sharpe let Skip Bayless get out of the trouble. Shannon Sharpe let Skip Bayless get out the trouble that he was supposed to be in for doing the stuff that he did and said the stuff that he said to those people that when they wasn't around. Shannon Sharpe let him get up there. I'm not a racist. I was raised by a black slave mother. Why niggas? Why is that always the out? Why is that always the outing for white people? I have a black friend or a black husband, and I got black kids. Why did Shannon Sharpe let Skip Bayless get out of that? Because he was supposedly raised around black people and a black slave mother. Somehow it's just not in there. Come on, man. We know Jamel Hill ain't gonna lie about that. We know Kerry Champion ain't gonna lie about that. So why is Shannon Sharpe not standing by Kerry Champion and Jamel Hill when it came out? You gonna let Skip Bayless get up there and use that? I was babysitted by a black slave mother. How can I be black? I was around black people. How can I be racist? Man, come on, man. They all get to use that because they got some black friends. They get to use it. Where was Matt Barnes then? Nowhere to be found. Where was Steven Jackson then? Everybody heard it. It was on Undisputed. None of these niggas had nothing to say. That's how you know, man. Go along, get along, gang. Go along, get along, gang. Boy, it's real, man. It's everywhere, too. And it's real. You better take heed to that. All right? A lot of these little black people that you like that be up there, they ain't trying to lose their money for you. All right? They'll talk the talk. Stephen A. Jackson to wear the damn jacket and all of that. But you think that they really gonna lose their money for you? Oh, no. They're talking until it's time to really back it up. And then they gonna let you just get bashed all by the media. And they might even help you get bashed. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. Salute to Maria. You know, Taylor, I hope you get your money. They offered her $5 million. I think she turned it down. But I think maybe she changed her mind. I hope she gets some money or go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be hanging around Rachel Nichols because she mad because the company want to move on. You mad at Maria, but the company is the one who want to move on. Why you mad at Maria for? I don't understand that, but you know it is what it is, man. Let's move on to the other topic. There's this YouTuber, Christian YouTuber named, y'all probably know Ashay Devon or whatever, but now she got a new name if you look in the thumbnail. But her name is Ashay Devon. That's what everybody know her by. She stole that name too. She goes on her community tab and live and tell people that sha'carri Richardson, you know, the lady who you know, is making her name through the you know, the track and field and all of that, about to be in the Olympics, and her mom died and she ended up smoking some weed to cope with it. She was in Oregon, who were believed is legal, and she smoked it in Oregon, but you know, she got tested and whatever, came back. Now she can't run in 100 meters, but she might be able to do the relay. Okay, so they didn't say she was disqualified for the relay. She might get put in the relay spot. But for the 100 meters, she disqualified. You have this woman who's a newfound Christian named Ashay Devon. All you gotta do is YouTube it, and you'll see. You know, she get exposed a lot because she's crazy. She said that sha'carri Richardson sacrificed her mother. Sacrificed her mother. This is a newfound Christian. I want y'all to understand this. This is why it's dangerous. The internet is dangerous because it lets a lot of people, man, get away. This says anything. You get to say any damn thing on here and people will believe it because you got the numbers, or you might sound like you know something, so people will believe it. This woman, Ashay Devon, the newfound Christian, the Army of Christ now, exposing them, Army of Christ, is telling people, her audience, that sha'carri Richardson sacrificed her mother, and the elites wasn't satisfied with her mother's sacrifice, that now they're humiliating her through the weed thing. It's called a humiliating ritual, and they want more. And honey, you should have never took that oath. I see you. Just look in the thumbnail, you see it. YouTube Ashay Devon, you will see this chick go through many transformations, many this, many that, say the most outlandish shit and swear that it's right because she said it. Now, let's get this straight, man. We ain't never heard of her being sacrificing her mother. We never heard that. We ain't trying to hear none of that. Where did this woman get this idea that Sha'carri sacrificed her mother? Where did she get it from? Oh, she's known for just saying anything because she think she knows everything. She think because she can expose them of Hollywood videos that she can now go to the Olympics and say, well, this person did it too. And that person did it. These people are sick and they're wrong. But you know, it's going to be people who sit up there and believe this woman. And I heard today somebody try to challenge her. You don't know how she sacrificed her mother. And she tried to, I guess, make him believe what she says. This is the woman. Ashay Devon, y'all. Y'all look at the thumbnail. Calling, saying Sha'carri sacrificed her biological mother for Olympic fame. Somehow she sacrificed her mother for Olympic fame, but then they still kicked her out. Oh, this is a humiliation. They said they wasn't satisfied with your mother dying, so we're gonna kick you out of there, say you smoked some weed, and you go in there and you say, yes, you did. Huh? What? Sad, man. Be careful who you watch. Be careful who you support. And start paying attention to act with their actions and what they're saying. Because sometimes that shit don't even add up. For a person to have the nerve to put out there that this woman, this young lady, this young woman who just lost her mother and competed and still trying to, cope with it, end up getting, gotta just get disqualified for a whole month. Oh, I see you, girl. You sacrificed your mother. I know you did. Man, there's so many of these people on this social media platform who says outlandish stuff like this and stamp it like it's facts. I just want y'all to know, be careful. Be careful. These people are very dangerous, and they use God, they use Jesus, they use Buddha, they use crystals, they use spirituality, they use all of that and feed you the most craziest shit and say it's true because I know it. And they'll say, thank you, Jesus, and thanks to the Most High, and thank you this. And they just saying whatever they want, knowing damn well ain't no signal, ain't no confirmation, but you gotta believe them because they got the numbers and they got the crystals and they got the incense, and I know because I'm tapped in. Y'all better be careful, man. It's a lot of them out here. From today on, man, we're gonna be dropping and going crazy and going live. We gotta get this channel up. Y'all be ready, man. We about to go in. Alright, with that being said, I'm out of here. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Cash App, Soul Mirror 29. PayPal, Suicide Ace 29. Be careful who you support. Make sure you watch their actions and watch what they say. Because, boy, they out here just misleading people all because they got some numbers and they power on YouTube that they can just come up here and say, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Because I'm in the name of Jesus and he gave me the sign and said that she sacrificed her mother. Y'all be careful, man. I'll see y'all next video.